Yay. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Stand on the media. Beautiful black lady in the building. Kid, the barber, my guy. Salute to him. My man's the barber out here putting in that work. you in his area, you need to give him a holler. Get you clipped up. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man. We was up late last night cooking, testing out the equipment. Everything was smooth. You know what I'm talking about? Jim Jones says Cameron was mad seeing Jay-Z. Yeah, he probably was. He'd get over it. But we back at it early in the morning. Back at it. Like a crack addict. Yay, yay. I hope everybody doing good, man. I hope everybody is having a great weekend, man. Peaceful weekend. Hopefully, God willing, no drama. Even in the most pressured situation, you can find peace and relief, man. You know, if you just don't entertain the bullshit, you know what I'm talking about? Can't entertain the bullshit. That's where you get caught up every time. So anyway, we're going to get to the content right away. Right away. So CS2 back, we already know, man. My Stand on the Media family, we already know. We talking to the congregation out there that's still non-believers, who have seen the miracles before their eyes, but still don't want to believe what their eyes tell them. We talking to them people out there, right? We know CS2 back is CS2 back and been lying. We know he orchestrated the whole indictment on Big U. We know that he is a deputized federal agent. He's one step above being an informant. He graduated. He succeeded in his position as a cop. We know 600 is right behind him. The Crip Cop is what Deuce and them would call him. Scandalous Los Angeles TV. Salute to him. Hold on, let me find which one my bomb is at. Is this my bomb? No, that ain't my bomb. There it go. Yeah, man, I got a new board, man. I gotta get used to it. But we coming though, right? Look. Pause, by the way, for my New York people out there. Christopher Lovejoy, we know he the police, right? But when we was suspecting, but we didn't have a lot of proof at the moment. They was running amok on this internet. They were disrespecting Big U on every level. They assassinated the character of GRYD program. They made the GRYD program seem like that is a olive branch of the police for the police. That they had to write down serial numbers of pistols and write reports and send in reports if there was any suspicious gang activity going on in the community. They had it looking real bad out here. They did. They did. They had it looking real bad. And while people like me and you probably was defending it, there was a lot. The uproar was more louder than what we were saying. And the uproar was he's a rat. Wack 100 wouldn't lie on that man. It's right there in the contract. Where is that BlackBerry that everybody is talking about? God damn. I got a BlackBerry. Psych. You fell for that. I know you did. But listen, man. These niggas been lying the whole time, y'all. Niggas is cap. What they would call in the dating community catfished their information. You understand what I'm telling you? Let me vote. Let me vote on my poll, man. How dare I not vote on my poll, and how dare I don't hit the like button on my own shit. Hit that like button like you like something. I appreciate it. I really would. Don't cost you nothing. In the words of young Aunt Hefe, who don't care about number what that check say, to hit that button. You hear what I'm telling you? Straight the fuck up. But listen, man. These niggas was the police, man. Telling us that Big U and Munchie B and whoever else was involved in the GRYD program was the police. The police telling niggas they the police. Nasty work. This was nasty work. And we have to revisit these things. Salute to Alex Alonso from Street TV doing God's work this morning. Salute to you, bro. Because it needed to be woke up. And I guarantee that, the apology will not be as loud as the slander was. That's a fact. The apology will never be as loud as the slander was. But you know, we can try anyway. So listen, man, we're going to get to this content, man. Let's get right to it. Hold on, I got the wrong video up. My apologies, my apologies. My apologies. I'm going to make sure y'all can see it and hear it. Let's get to it.
We have a lot of GRYD people online defending GRYD, except Skip. Skip definitely try to clear the misconceptions.
So I worked for Community Build, who had a GRYD contract. And then I left and went to Soledad in Richmond, which is St. Michael's on Manchester, right off of Vermont. And I worked with them for 2 years. And that was a starting lineup. It was me, Twin from 40s, Maniac from VN. They both rest in peace now. You know, Big from Neighborhood Block. He rest in peace now. Twin from, from
107.
107. Taco from Gardena. Mm-hmm. We had a hell of a lineup, man, and J Bone from 107, and oh man, I forgot another dude, Quincy. I think he's Cue Ball from 7-4. He rest in peace. Damn near everybody on our squad rest in peace, man.
Okay, now have you been keeping up with all the information that a lot of out-of-towners, even some locals, have been saying about the GRYD, about it being working with the police and providing information and basically snitching on other gang members?
Once we didn't put the paperwork out,
big uterus is no more.
You getting paid $1.6 million a year. Your job is to turn in guns, report gang activity, report gang hotspots, and this is an annual contract that's only renewed based upon performance, and we issued you a BlackBerry to communicate with the 77th Street Crash Division, and it's your name down here, and we looking at all this shit, and it said you went from $550,000. 2 years later, they gave you $440,000 raise and kept going to you over $2 million. Right now, listen, bro, at that point in time, and we produced that work and sent it to everybody where they looking at it, at that point in time, you're not that no more. You have to provide the serial numbers on the guns retrieved.
Everything.
But see, it's getting weird, though, because he writing down serials
and passing
then
out to the homies.
He should send them out. So then when something weird is happening, it's like it's a bonus. I may know where that came from.
Okay, so where has that happened at? Because one of the things, I was part of the Professional Standards Committee that oversaw everything that Intervention did with the GRYD. And my expertise was law enforcement interaction. How do you interact with law enforcement? How do you respond to the yellow tape to get information from law enforcement? So it was always a thing that if anybody gives any information to law enforcement, whether it's a rumor or whether it's the truth, they're eligible to be terminated. And we can't make the agency fire them, but what we could do is take the certification back, saying you're not certified to work in Los Angeles. And I never got, I stopped with that probably about 2018 or 19, but I never, in the years that we started from 09 till whatever time I quit, about 10 years, I never got anybody in front of us saying, oh, he's snitching.
Now, you're familiar with what Munchie said on a Clubhouse while he was a little inebriated, because I think you addressed it on your channel, Skip. You did a video. Can you tell us, Munchie, remind the people what you said, and then let's talk about your reaction to that, Skip.
I was on that dumbass app I deleted.
Yeah,
it ain't for me. You know what I mean? Then, so I was faded. I was drunk, and I was trying to explain, dumb it down, and explain to them, okay, so I'm an ambassador. I got influence from where I'm from, and I get paid to be from IFG. So when I said that
part sounds crazy.
Yeah, it didn't land well. You feel me? So even though it was like a 3-hour little recording. Somebody took a sound bite and put his caption with it, and it did what it did throughout the internet. So it made it seem like I'm a snitch or whatever. But Skip has spoke like, man, you have to speak, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, must you my boy? And it meant that way. Explain, you know what I'm saying, how it should have been said instead of how I said it. And, you know what I mean? Yeah, it came out wrong or whatever. So I had to eat that.
Now, you remember your response to that, Skip?
I don't know. I can't. I remember that I did respond, but I don't remember what I said. I just know that.
Oh, Skip, you remember. I like how Skip tried to downplay that, but no, Skip, you remember.
That what I said was that Munchie, you know, the way he said it was taken out of context. Because he doesn't get paid to be from IFG. He gets paid to be an influence.
Hi, this is Skip Townsend. Ignorance is at an all-time high. I came on here just to share with y'all that Munchie B going viral for saying some things that he might have said it in the right place of heart, but he's put it in the wrong context. Munchie B is my guy, and I'm going to tell y'all what an ambassador is. You don't get paid because you're from a certain neighborhood. Even though people like myself will help you get to become an ambassador because you're an influence, because you can influence that neighborhood to stop the violence, stop the shooting, stop the writing on the walls. So don't nobody get a BlackBerry. Don't nobody have to report nothing to the police. Ain't nothing in the report that the police get. What happens is the city of Los Angeles, not even Inglewood. Inglewood don't believe in intervention or ambassadors. The city of LA want to know how can we reduce the violence, and the city of LA pays ambassadors to use their influence to stop the foolishness. That's it, that's all. You don't have to write a report and give it to the police. You ain't got to meet with a sergeant or none of that type stuff. What happens is, document what it is that you doing. That's what the city will pay for an ambassador. What are you doing? So if a fight broke out, did you sit there and watch it? Did you film it and post it on YouTube? Or did you break it up? Did you tell somebody, hey, look, man, I'm about to call your mama? Or did you tell somebody, hey, man, hold on, man, your brother's coming, man, I'm going to get this shit to stop? How do we stop people from killing each other? How we stop them from fighting? How we stop from all the foolishness that goes on? And sometimes it takes somebody with influence who know people.
But the same, you know, I don't want to name names and name drop, but some of the names we just use, you know, so what I did was when they said you got slots, Skip, you got slots to have them as ambassadors, I immediately went after the influence. Okay, well, I want Munchie to keep everybody from Inglewood from crossing Florence. Don't go down there right on the walls or shoot nothing. I got it, little AD. Man, can I get you to make sure don't nobody cross Florence, go up there shooting nothing right on the walls? So I get those influences to be ambassadors. And they don't get paid because he from 60s, or he don't get paid because he from family. They get paid to stop stuff. Like, you know, even I'm going to give you a good example. The Jesse Owens Park, little youngsters just hit up Manchester and Crenshaw. Just tore the wall up, right? So what I would want is for the people who work with me, people I can call, man, let's go take it down. So Frog from 8Trade went to take it down. You know what I mean? He's working with the city. He's working. He's an ambassador with the city. He works for the council member, all that. So he's not from Inglewood. They don't get paid to do that. But as a favor, man, take that down because I don't want the youngsters to look up and these idiots put their name up there. You know what I mean? So, man, take that down. That's what I need from Munchie. And Munchie has done that. You know, when I had people writing on the walls, I can call Munchie and say, man, talk to this dude for me. Or get at him, you know, and the same with AD. So that's what an ambassador does, is stop the foolishness from happening. And they don't have to write a report and send it to the police. All that's asked for in the ambassador is that they say, what did you do today? Oh, I took the writing down off the wall. Man, I talked to Skip. He was telling me about a youngster. I hollered at the youngster and their family. You know, I took a youngster to get enrolled in school today, or one of the youngsters went to court and I went and supported him in court. That type of thing, but they're not talking about who got guns, who got drugs, and getting people arrested. You know, that's not ambassador. Those are confidential informants. And
when the example that you gave about the graffiti on the wall and they painted it or cleaned it, does that information get inserted into an app, or is it done paper and pen? How does that information get uploaded? It's just
It
that.
goes in the app. It goes into the app, and the app goes to the city. So a lot of people are absolutely right. We can't stop the city from giving police information. So what I do is I train everybody with me, and what it would be in the app is remove graffiti and where the graffiti was and what wall was it, one wall, two walls. But like I said, the little boys left their name. That's not getting in the app. I'm not putting it was Dead Eye and Rat. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not doing that. I'm just putting the graffiti was there. Even in a fight, you know, when these dudes is fighting, I'm not saying, well, this dude hit that dude, whatever. I'm just saying broke up a fight. I'm generalizing so no one's name is in it so that when it gets back to the city, they supposed to keep it 100 and it's not supposed to go to the police. You know, so we don't implicate, I'm going to use the word correctly. We don't implicate anyone.
Correctly used.
Yeah, I'm not implicating someone because they wrote on the wall or they hit somebody or whatever.
Now, there's some huge voices on the internet that like to bring up this topic of ambassadors or GRYD and say they're turning over information to the police. He's snitching. And we'll name one of them, Wack 100. This dude loves to distort and present misinformation.
Yeah, because what got my attention was the BlackBerries. All those years. Because Big U was not a computer savvy type dude. You understand what I'm saying? That ain't what he does. So I was asking him, why you got.
Has anybody seen that BlackBerry, by the way? I know we've seen Blackberries, but have we seen a Blackberry by anybody that works for the GRYD program? Has it been exposed yet? I mean, pictures of it, here it is, that's them with it, the whole shit. I know Wack tried to push this picture back in the day of Big U holding a phone. I'm not sure if it was a BlackBerry or not, but did we actually prove that that a BlackBerry existed? Where did that come from? What I truly believe that in some contracts with some people in the GRYD program, maybe more the ones who are more cooperative, they carry a BlackBerry. That's not a across lines. Everybody has to have a BlackBerry. Everybody is issued a BlackBerry or something like that. Because where did he just pull that from? That has to be something that can be somewhat verified for people to run with it as if it was the gospel, because we never seen the BlackBerry.
A BlackBerry, you know, he had a regular phone, an Android, an iPhone, whatever it was. So why you got a BlackBerry? And he would always give me an excuse, oh man, it's a backup phone, whatever. I never really heard the phone ring.
My bad. Life of a dollar. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you, or if you're a brother, sister, either one. Salute to you. They say, so let me understand. These ambassadors go on an app and report shit and don't expect the ones to see or get that info. I don't think it's the I don't think it's that they're giving data. It's what type of data are they giving? And my man explains, I think, in a little bit more detail in this video what exactly that is. So just kick back and relax, because I don't think they got to the part that I'm thinking about. So just listen a little bit more, and I think they go into more detail about that.
So when I'm reading,
oh, by the way, my bad, because I got a new board, so I'm just trying to make sure I'm doing everything right, so I'm more focused over here. But salute to everybody in the chat that pulled up. I seen Steffi, Selena, Kid the Barber was one of my main ones that pulled up. In the beginning, salute to you. Life of a dollar, salute to you, man, and whatever you doing on YouTube. Appreciate you being here. Twist by Minx, salute to you, Queen. Who else pulled up in here, man? I know how to miss Slimeball TV. I see you, family. I almost missed you, but I got you. You know what I'm talking about? I can always take time to salute the family. Gotta salute the family, man. Beautiful black lady. Salute to you, Queen. You gotta salute the family. Oh shit! I see Active Chucks in the building. What up? Let me see, man. I think that's it, though. I think I got everybody. Is that it? If I miss you, man, just comment again, and I'll get you on the next one. Let's get back to it though.
Paperwork at the link he had, I see it says issue from 77th Street Crash Division, BlackBerry cell phone to correspond with law enforcement. I couldn't eat for a week. Now I'm nervous.
Now we know that nigga lied right there when he said he didn't eat for a week. Wack.
Relax, dude. You stop doing that. No, stop doing that.
You gotta stop lying to these people, my guy. Talking about you didn't eat for a week. We know that's a motherfucking lie. You out your guy. I put that on Deuce M's house slippers. That's a motherfucking lie.
So I don't know how I got dude to get online with me. Maybe he heard me run a room on him, right? Mm-hmm. And I remember talking to him. I said, bro, I don't know nothing about what a GRYD is. Nothing. I see you broke it down. I'm not questioning it. But what's up with the paperwork? Paperwork come to me, the raw paperwork that he was breaking down. So I'm reading. I'm going through it like 100-something pages. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. Because now I'm like, dude is a double agent.
What do you say to people like him and others that are just determined to put the stamp that they're cooperating with law enforcement?
Well, the one thing I say, and I don't want to just say it to Wack because there's been others, so I want to say it to everybody who's been saying that, is that before the GRYD started, there was intervention. They had the community collapse.
Well, I'll challenge you here. Life of a Dollar wants to have some dialogue, and I respect that. I respect that. I hate an echo chamber. I really do. So let's talk about it. Life of a Dollar says, if any of you believe this, I got some air for sale. Exclusive air. Won't nobody have this air but you. God damn it, let me look in my pocket. I'm moving, so I really don't. I can't afford to be buying shit, but that does sound tempting. Back channel me, tell me how much that air you got going for, and I might see if I can work something out. Maybe I can, do payments. But let me ask you something though. If you believe that this program is really what you think it is, why are the feds working so hard to destroy it? Why are they working so hard to take certain people out of it to put other easier, manipulated and used people in it? Answer that for me.
Collaborative, where we're all meeting. So as we keep evolving this work, the one thing that we never want to do was to work side by side with the police. We don't have the same objective. The police are looking to make arrests. We don't want any arrests to be made. We don't want nobody dead, but we also don't want them in jail. So I would say to all of them that if you guys weren't there when people before me, some of the names you just named,
right, the long table.
Yeah, so if they're not there at the meetings, then how can you speak on something? When I was there, and I just shared with you guys that I gravitated to Looney and Bo in 2005 and put both feet in 2006. So none of them were there, and if anybody was there, they could speak to the fact that it was never a BlackBerry given by the police and all that type stuff. So I want to put that out there for Wack, but I also want to put it out there because there's so many others that's been saying the same. People who not even in LA, but like you said earlier, the huge voice. Because the voice is so huge, they believe that anything that comes out of it is the truth. I was at the table. I could tell you who's at the table. When we created the Community Engagement Action Committee with Congressman Adam Schiff and Tony Cardenas, there's no police at the table. It's all interventionists from the Valley, San Pedro, South LA, and Boyle Heights.
And also there's a distinction between the city of LA government and the LAPD. Right. A lot of people just put them together as one. Yeah. But you're saying that the city of LA is not supposed to turn that information over to LAPD. No. But they can. There's nothing to stop them from doing it.
No, they won't. They won't because now the director of GRYD, I want to say his name is Melvin Hayward Jr., all right, but Melvin Hayward was a one-time, and he don't run from it. He's from Venice Showline, so he got the same rules that we got. So Melvin ain't making sure. But even before that, Guillermo Cespedes, he was the director, and I mean, he come from the Bay Area, originally from Cuba, but he lived around here. He lived in the Leimert Park area. So, that wasn't getting out to the police. We would do everything, but that doesn't mean they can't get a subpoena to look and see at our records if they're looking for a certain person. That's why we don't give up names. So if I'm working with somebody like Munchie, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take his birthday. Say, give me your birthday. I'm gonna put the birthday right there, and then instead of me putting his real initials, I'm gonna put MB or something. I'll make up something and put it right there. So now everybody on my team know who I'm working with, who I took to court, who I got a bus pass for, who I got in school, who I talked to his mom or his dad or whatever. But it's nobody's name right there. So we just count our clients, but we're not naming them and making sure. And something else real quick before I move on, sticky notes. So a lawyer told me, never write in a file. Put it on a sticky note. Matter of fact, you've been a defense expert. Put it on a sticky note. So if they want to see my notes, I give them all of my files, but take my sticky notes. That's not part of that.
Can y'all do me a favor, man? My man, who was that said that? Somebody said it was low for them. Can you tell me, man, if it's low to y'all? Kid the barber said that kind of low. Is it low on y'all for everybody across the board? Because last night they said it was fine. I don't know.
Subpoena.
Yeah.
And now all my sticky notes stay with me.
Yeah. I deliberately don't write or type up reports unless I'm asked to, because they could request it.
Yes.
They could request all my notes. So, but yeah, they've been dragging my boy Munchie B through the mud on the internet, and there's some huge voices that find joy in this. I guess they think it's entertainment, but at the same time, it's pretty slanderous to Munchie and others. And I'm sure you've taken some hits in this arena. What can we do about it?
How do you have a conscious conversation with unconscious people? If they're unconscious and they don't understand, they don't know they're unconscious.
Boy, that was a bar. Salute to you, Life of a Dollar. No jab, all love over here, all love, brother. That was a bar. Man, I'm gonna run it back. Just a second. That's a T-bit, man. I want y'all to hear what he just said, man. Come on, man. Wake this up, man. Make it make sense.
What can we do about it?
How do you have a conscious conversation with unconscious people?
If
they're unconscious
you,
and
Jay.
they don't understand, they don't know they're unconscious.
Thank you, Jay. I just want to make sure I'm clear. Yeah, man. Did you hear what that man just said, though? Did you hear him, Life of a Dollar? We can't have the conversation. Some people still unconscious. They not really seeing the forest. I'm trying to tell you, man. If the program is what you think it is, why they trying to get rid of it, man? Why you think they infiltrating it? It's because the program is working is what they can't stand. And by what I mean by working, the number of people of our people going to jail in the hood to get crimes being committed and all that is down. It was down. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. The numbers speak for themselves. I mean, look, we in a perfect world with unicorns and bunnies and rainbows, my guy. We wouldn't have no type of police brutality and infiltration and all. We all be created and treated equal and all that good stuff. But that ain't reality. But everything that has something to do with police and our people ain't the police. This the closest damn thing I think we done had to us being able to police ourselves than we ever had. And they want to strip it from us. They're trying to strip it from the communities. You can't argue with the success of some of these GRYD program workers done in their communities. You can't argue with the numbers. You can't argue with the stats. Big U being the biggest one. Why you think they want them up out of there? Why you think they did what they did? Because they don't like Big U? Now, of course, they don't like him, but I mean, like it's a personal grudge or something. Did he bang one of their wives or something? Mm-hmm. It's deeper, bro. It's deeper. And what these brothers is talking about right here is not talking about working with the police. It's more about us policing us. So the police don't have to, because we know they don't got our best interests at heart at all. A lot of them. Not all of them, but a lot of them. There's a couple of good ones out there. Salute to y'all. You know what I'm talking about? No disrespect to them. Thank you for what you do. But they know who we talking to. We talking about the one that put knees on our necks. We talking about them. Who shoot us with no regard. Don't give a fuck about if they got family, got kids. They don't give a damn about none of that. No, I like having a bridge between the two. I like that idea. Straight up. What I don't like is what you don't like. The same thing Tupac didn't like when they was bringing police to come to death row. You bringing another entity in to infiltrate. That ain't a good idea, fam. I think we can run this and do this on our own. I don't think we need their assistance. I know that they are persistent in offering it, but we don't need it. But what happened? Suge went with what Jimmy Iovine wanted, and look where we at today. Same thing with this GRYD program. We got good people in position. But there's a pulling match above their heads. It's only so much they can do or allowed to do. But I agree, we need to police ourselves a little more without their assistance. That's the only way that we're going to really be in position, ever. Because they don't want to rub elbows with us. They don't want to treat us like we're human beings. They don't want to see us succeed. They don't give a damn about our seeds, our family. They don't care about none of that. People need to wake up. Everything about that program ain't what they trying to make it be. Because if it was, they wouldn't be going so hard to destroy it and infiltrate it. They wouldn't be going this hard for that.
Can I talk to them about? Absolutely nothing, but I can give you names. Rest in peace, Big Dan, who just recently passed away. Wesley Logan, and you interviewed him too. Moved out, Little C's.
My man is in. He's persistent in the chat. Anybody being paid by the same people paying the police, that's a conflict. I agree. Oh, you trust these dudes to choose integrity over the bag? Yes, some of them I do. Some of them I don't have a choice, my brother. Some of them I have to. You got to have hope for something, right? I don't think Big U did a damn thing wrong, to be honest with you. I don't. A whole lot of fabricated crimes and accusations was thrown on that man. Tax-wise, I don't know nothing about that. That's something he got to deal with. But he say his shit is in order. Until I see otherwise, I'm going to believe that man. So I'm telling you right now, he in there, they railroaded him. Until they prove something, that man innocent until proven guilty. And I can go off of his word and his authority that he good. He ain't did shit. But let's say he did. So you squeaky clean? You and your people, y'all squeaky clean too? So you the Joneses? Is that what we talking about? You a beacon of truth and moral high ground? Just you? Man, come on, man. These people in these positions are doing the best that they can in these positions. But there's powers above them that control shit too. But I believe with Big U, if he was put in a position to do some police shit or walk away, he would have walked away. I believe that.
And all these, they ain't never called and said, what Munchie doing? What's, you know what I mean? His peers, his age group, Bisco, Rod Dog, Tiny Nut, they ain't never said, hey, what you got? If they not saying.
Real quick, I gotta read what my man Do Sims put in the chat real quick. Life of a Dollar. Of course I trust gangsters. I grew up with I grew up with them to police my community over pigs from our community. That's 100% a fact. That's 100% a fact. Now you gotta understand, there's gonna be spoiled apples everywhere. That's where you gotta know how to read, brother. Read between the lines, brother. Get with the ones that's solid. You know, you understand? But no, I'm not with you on that, bro. But I hear you though.
And that, how can somebody from Kansas City or from St. Louis or somewhere in the Midwest or wherever, how can they say something based on what a huge voice says?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Makes none.
But hey,
Big Bang got my number. If I was doing something wrong,
Again, Life of a Dollar said, I ain't squeaky clean about, but I ain't working with the same people who working with the police. I hear you, bro. I hear what you're saying, bro. I don't want to speak for them. That's why I'm being cautious on what I say, because they may say they don't feel like they're working with the police. They working with the government. Are they working? I don't know what they will say in that position. But what I do think they doing is being a branch and a olive branch between the two for the sake of our community. I don't see nothing wrong with that. I don't see nothing wrong with that. To start off. But I then agree with you at the end of the day, we need to figure a way to police our people without any of that involved, because look where we at today. So, you know, I hear you. I think that it was a good gesture to get the program, to get it going. A lot of people benefited from that program, but there should be a jumping board at some point where we no longer need that. We got the gist of how it's done. We got the blueprint on how it's supposed to be done. But the problem with that is where the funding gonna come from, because we don't like to recycle the black dollar. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? That's where it get a little hectic, because where we gonna get the funding from? You know, like the shit ain't an easy fix at all. It ain't an easy fix. You're not working. What do say? Back. You're not working the city of Los Angeles. Well, I'm definitely working with the city. Yeah, Deuce Sim saying he worked with the city. He don't work with the police. That's what I'm saying. I ain't qualified to speak for them like that. You know what I mean? But they'll tell you how they consider it. But I don't see it how you see it though. But at the end of the day, what you ultimately getting at, I think we need to get to that. But I don't see that that's what they in this program doing. I don't see that they in this program to work with the police and to do the police bidding. That I don't see, bro. I don't agree with that.
Big Bang from IF would be on my bumper like, man, what is you doing with the homie? You know?
And we actually had a couple homies from where you and I grew up, Skip, doing GRYD. Mad Ronald had an office over there
indeed.
by First AME Church. They had an office, right?
Yeah.
And Big Tick was also part of the GRYD.
Yeah.
And
I'm with you there, Tab One. Yep, I agree with that. I say we start with our own families and then work outward. That's what I think the plan was, or the plan. You know, that's what that was the plan. Back in my day, at least, because the neighbors would be on my ass. We policed. You know, we have neighborhood watch. You know what I mean? Not just for our block, for blocks. Everybody in lockstep tapped in. I think that was the plan. And then the government peaked game and did and fucked it up. Do Sims know more about that than I do. I guarantee that. That nigga was a revolutionary when he was 10. I could tell. Shit, that nigga been marching out the womb. So he more qualified to speak on that. But I think that was the plan though. And then the fuck, you know? They went crack. They dropped crack in the hood and guns. And then made it harder for us to get jobs, right? Made sure they grabbed a few of us and put for petty crimes and made sure they put records on us. You know, I mean, I'm spitballing right now what the fuck COINTELPRO did throughout the years to make it real difficult for us. You know what I'm saying? And even if you got that job, they made it hard as hell for you to keep it. That's a fact. Sweating for minimum wage. You got to work 2 of them bitches just to get by. But you know, I don't know.
Still is. And Baby Monster.
And Baby Monster.
And Baby Monster. Reptables.
Yeah.
Baby Monster, a squab, you call him, you know, he'll be
Salute,
ready.
Lou, from the Lou.
You know? So, yeah, no, it's just what people believe. Not only them, man, we've had D-Mac from Harlem. We've had Sea-Dog from Harlem. We've had Looney from Harlem. I could name people from every hood. Right now, we talking about Big Twin from 107. Hoover Sam. It don't get no bigger than that from Hoover. I mean, it might, but I don't know anybody bigger than that from Hoover. We got so many different people, man, who got these reputable names. They ain't told on nothing or nobody.
Yeah. Now that we got you clearing some misconceptions, but for the most part, the anti-GRYD voices on the internet outdo the people that understand what GRYD really is.
And ain't that what I said in the beginning? But I guarantee the apology will not be louder than the disrespect. I'm telling you. Because they all owe an apology, except for my man in the chat. He do not believe in the GRYD program and the movement. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? But the ones out there that do, that know that they was dead ass wrong, where the apology videos at? Our bad Big U. You know what I'm saying? We didn't know CS2 Badges was really out here doing what he, you know, smutting the name and smutting the good work that these GRYD workers are out here doing. Crazy, man. A real good program that's really good for our community. They out here smutting it. And some people can't think that deep to understand why. Like, why do you think they doing that? Like, why would they want to, right? Why, right? Like, why would they want to do that? You know why they want to do that. They don't want us to progress at all. They want us stagnant, status quo, dependent. Oh my God, bro. This shit nasty work, and I don't think people really understand what the fuck be going on out here. And then got the nerve to have kids. You got kids. The fuck are you doing? Better wake up. This shit nasty work out here. And they just getting started. CS2 Badges out here flashing 2 badges on niggas, and we ain't bat an eye. I ain't seen none of the bigger channels say nothing about that shit. We're Academics 24 live stream analyzing and ultra analyzing those badges that he showed and how many different scenarios and excuses he came up with on why that happened and why it was a plague and how he know how cheap fertilizer is. What the fuck do we care about fertilizer? What is that in your back pocket, my guy? Yeah, you gotta.
You stop doing that. No, stop doing that.
Stop letting that nigga spin, man. Fuck that fertilizer. What's up with them badges in your pocket, my guy? The fuck are you doing with that? What made you? In the words of Drewski, what do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? You got that from your daughter's friend, sorta, kinda, in a roundabout way. What? Nigga, did you get it from the daughter's friend or not? The fuck is you spinning for? Lying ass ninja. Nigga the police, people. When niggas gonna wake up and realize that nigga the police? Stop calling that nigga an informant. He graduated with flying colors. Who snitched on Poochie? And if he can't protect Yeezy, who can? I'm sick of this nigga, y'all. Cause that nigga don't mean no good for our community. That nigga been out here single-handedly Whitey Bulgering all over the motherfucking place, man. Locking our people up, man, setting our people up, man, out here doing real heinous crimes, right? And real scary and cowardly. Won't run up on none of these real niggas and do a goddamn thing. But he'll run a play on your motherfucking ass with the quickness. And got a whole bunch of suckers supporting him, following him, singing his praises. Yeah, you right, Wack. Yeah, you right, Wack. Yeah, you right, Wack. Man, please. I niggas better wake up, man. Nigga the police, man.
And another thing, man, I'm the last person the police want to work with, right? Cause for one, they gonna be like, Munchie, he ain't changed. That's crap. He's acting. That's what they gonna say. They not gonna be with, like, let's say if I try to get a permit to do something, a Richard Hart event, some gang intervent, like, you know what I'm saying, in Inglewood.
Nigga, salute to Munchie B having my real name on his shirt, Vincent. Look at salute to the mayor, Munchie B, with my name on that sweater. Salute to my guy.
Man, James Butts he ain't getting no permit. Not Munchie B. Like it's not gonna work in my favor.
The police don't want to work with the gang members either, though.
The mayor of Inglewood ain't going to mess with
work. They don't want to work with GRYD. They don't want. You know that we threaten their job security. Do you know that the intervention?
Man, salute to life of a dollar, cause he doing a whole good job of insinuating shit. Man, bro, look, I hear you in the chat, right? I hear you. Shit, I'm with you. Yeah, them niggas straight suckers if they doing that. Straight suckers. But see, you gotta go tell them though, right? Yeah, you on the wrong channel with the wrong people. You probably just out, just generally just speaking, just throwing shit. Okay, cool. Cause I'm like, yeah, we with you, bro. So you know what I'm saying? What you saying? I ain't mad at. You know what I mean? But that ain't over here though. You got to go to the mother channels where niggas wear 2 watches and say the same shit over and over. You all know now. I'm just saying though.
Workers, can you imagine that the level of, okay, let's say this. I was at the table in 2009, and I remember with the 30s, and we came up with an agreement of
Hold up, is that my shit or is that they shit?
some sorts where when y'all leave us alone, we'll leave y'all alone, and the shooting stopped, and it ain't been a murder since then, right? And that was me and Skip and Monster and whoever else was in the room with us, and it was a bunch of 30s, right? And the thing about that is this here, man. When it comes down to all of this here, and we looking for everything what it is, right? You're going to always have people that's going to speak about what's going on, but they don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on in the room with the real dudes because the real dudes is trying to get in the room. Ain't none of us that got history in this that have been through these prisons and these funerals and all this other stuff and that really, really, really got a moral compass, which every human being has somewhat of a moral compass. They can sit back at 35 and 40 years old and advocate the murder of a teenager in the streets just because he got on the wrong colored tennis shoes. Because when you get 30, 40, 50 years old, you also got kids and grandkids that same age just walking in the streets that might be wearing them same colored tennis shoes obliviously and not attached to nothing.
SR Jan, salute.
So to save those lives, I mean, everybody got to do their part. And the thing about it is fascinating. Like you saying, Munchie, I'm going to tell you something about that, Munchie. Keep this in mind always. And like I said a minute ago, an ounce of bad outweighs a ton of good always. people gonna always talk. You know what I'm saying? You got people that's always gonna be haters. You gonna have all that there. I learned keep moving forward because if you talking about me, you ain't doing nothing. I'm making moves while you talking.
Yeah, you kind of missed a lot of the hater stuff on the internet, right? Or did you ever?
I don't worry about it. I don't care about it.
But did you ever get a bunch of haters on the internet in your DM or?
Not really. I never trip because I don't be on that. I don't be on the controversies.
Man, but I learned a lot of people just be wanting my spot.
But Munchie don't be doing nothing and got like 10 haters already.
You're gonna have
I'm
that.
immune to it now, though.
You're gonna have that though. You gotta remember, man. Either direct, indirect. Either they're gonna speak or they're gonna be quiet. But they're gonna exist. Yeah. You can't do nothing without the haters. They're there, man. You gotta be. You know what I'm saying? The key objective to that. The key objective to that is this here. You can't glorify them and give them the shine. You can't take the time of day to be saying, "Oh man, I'm not gonna take 30 minutes a day to get on." If you get on the internet and speak on me for 2 minutes, I'm not gonna spend 30 minutes trying to justify myself.
That's that part. Salute to him for that. I ain't entertaining none of that. No, you got it, nigga. On the internet, that arguing shit, that bickering shit, back and forth shit, nigga, you got that. Yeah, you got that. Well, let's meet up in person and let's see if it goes the same way. That's all I be saying. That's all I be saying, man. But look, man, salute to Street TV, man, Alex Alonso for that, man. Salute to him for that. That was great work. That was great work, and that was well needed, well overdue. Man, why was I mentioning that? That's why. All right, salute to that. Real quick though, I just want to pivot before I go to the next video. We just run it back. Hold up, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Yep. The same person. All right. Man, salute to that, man. Salute to Alex Alonso, man. That was really good. That was well overdue, man. The apology will never be louder than the disrespect was. Wait on the police. Yeah, I mean, look, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, my guy. I look at it like why are y'all so gun ho on calling the GRYD program the police if y'all don't have nothing, no shred of evidence of that, nothing to point to and say, yep, there we go. Wack 100 went on this internet for over that. Now let's agree on this life of a dollar. Let's talk for a second, right? You know, like I know, if you was around, CS2 back was calling the GRYD program the police. He said Big U had a BlackBerry. He said he was right. They was writing down serial numbers. They had loose the liability around, and he was corroborating the stories and saying, "Yup, he seen it happen and on this and on that, all that." Remember all that. Gets arrested. The indictment drops. That was one of the main issues they allegedly have with him, that he would not cooperate. And I mean allegedly, like they had a whole lot of issues bigger than just that. But they they had to put that in the indictment to beef it up. But nevertheless, they put it in there. They put it in there. He wouldn't cooperate. That's one of their biggest issues. So so can we at least agree CS2 back lied on that man? I ain't called him the police. Life of a dollar, can we agree though? Because Big U was a big component to the GRYD program in LA. Can we agree that CS2 back lied on that man? Can we agree to that? That there was no cooperation involved with him in the GRYD program with the police? So I'm just saying, like, he ain't did nothing. So you can't say that everybody is. I don't see it the way. Maybe you need to do some more research on the program, what it's about, what they do, who the people are. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Oh man, bro, you got it. I can't wear this one, man, because you just really don't get it. You really just don't get it. All right, look, real quick, man. I just want to do something real quick. Then we're gonna get to the next video. I promise. I just like that, like young people that's out here doing whatever their craft is, whatever it is they trying to do in life, and they show dedication to it, and skill. I like to add them in when I can. You know what I'm saying? I really need to do this more often. But I just want to get this young lady some shine, some light, just some flowers, period, man, because I've been watching her journey for a minute, and she has evolved in mixed martial arts. I really see her in the next year at least making it to the Contender Series with the UFC, with Dana White. The Contender Series, I could see her on there in the next year or so, man, maybe even sooner. I just want to show y'all a quick video of what I mean. She done came a long way. But look at her skills, her talents. She's talented.
Stretch, friends. I need to work on all my kicks.
Elbow, come out, control, knee, yep, boom. Elbow, control, knee. You ready? Good, one more set.
Jeez.
One more set, nice and smooth, come on. Gotta put that work in, let's go. Horizontal, vertical.
Taylor Champ.
You got a hit, girl, it's gonna be okay. You good?
Yeah.
Taylor Champ. She'll be in the UFC in the next year, baby. Okay.
Elbow, control, there we go. Much better knee, keep your balance. Elbow, yep. There we go.
My left needs so much work.
Let's go. Good. Last one. Rep it out. Let's go. Yeah, that was your best one. You feel good?
Yeah.
Taylor Champ, ladies and gentlemen. She be in that UFC, man. In the next year, watch.
I actually like wearing lighter colors and it's springtime.
Keep your bounce. You got to keep your bounce. Whip that jab out, one, and then low kick. Good. Jab cross, 1, 2. Low kick. Jab cross hook. Good.
I like that. She got it. Good speed, good accuracy.
I did very well today. It was first time back after a little bit.
Low kick. Low.
Good push off.
In terms of mitts, not really everything else, but it's kind of just getting the form and working at it and doing all the techniques I haven't been doing in Muay Thai and stuff I've just been doing like on the bag but not being corrected, so. But it's fun. I love an empty gym. All right,
man. Salute to Taylor Champ, man. Muay Thai specialist. She on her way. I guarantee you, man. I think she'll be in the UFC, man. At least in the Contender Series within the next year, man. She's super talented. She on her way. Let's get to this next video. I ran across this morning. Another Charleston White edition. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, I don't got that on my screen. What's going on with that? Oh, that's why. That is why. All right. Slide that on over there. So, yeah, Charleston White get up this morning and say, you know what, man? I'm gonna drop some advice out here for 4Xtras. I'm gonna throw it out here for him, man. See if he gonna catch it. I was listening to what he was saying a little bit half-assed because I was doing shit, and I wanted to go live and react to it, so I didn't fully like lock in on it. So let's listen to this again, and let's see, man, if he really giving them some gems, if it's him setting them up for a trap. The first time the little bit that I did hear, I thought it was him. He was really being genuine and giving them some game, trying to stick it to Adam. Like there's always a method to his madness. But I think it was to stick it to Adam. But I could be wrong. That's why I'm happy to listen to it again and react to it in real time. and see if this is. But it sounded like some sound game to me. To 4Xtras, man. Let's get to it. Oh no, wrong one. Here we go. Charleston Bizite in the building, huh?
True. Don't try to get bigger than the program. Brand yourself, then brand the program. Say it again. You're doing a great job branding yourself, nigga. But you branding yourself on No Jumper. So No Jumper gets the brand of 4Xtras. You are no longer 4Xtras Vernon Avenue Crip. You are 4Xtras Missing Fingers Vernon Avenue Crip. This is something way more better, nigga. You done been injured and the world is talking about it. You done generated money for people for damn near a week. Platforms have eaten, and still eating, off your name. Mr. Vernon Crip, you ain't wrong for saying I want $50,000. You need $50,000 up front. And
can y'all hit that like button like y'all like something, man? To the people that's in here watching, man, please, man, can you hit that like button for me so we can get a little deeper in that algorithm, man? I don't ask for too much. I really don't, man. Just show love, show support, be respectful, and hit that like button, man. Let's get to it.
You ought to even go sit back on No Jumper. Or you can go sit back on No Jumper. You want $50,000 with a monthly residual. A monthly residual. A monthly residual, meaning you get somewhat of a stipend or a salary, anywhere from, you need $50,000 up front to cover these medical bills. This is kind of put you back in somewhat of a right standing. Why you sweating? Nigga, it's summertime. In July, I got on a black shirt, a black hat, and breeches. You ask me why I'm sweating in the summer. Outside. What is wrong with y'all? Nigga, are you that into a nigga? You want, man, why he sweating like that? It's summer, nigga. Nigga sweat during summertime. You ain't know that? You in the house playing video games on that computer. You ain't been outside no summers? Come on now. So back to 4Xtras. Nigga distracting class, 4Xtras. Nigga, I'm starting to like you. You know why? I hate gang banging niggas that's stupid. But boy, a gang related nigga that's caught into the gang related shit, I come over here and fuck with the gang related side of your brain. That's why I'm into Earmus. Earmus was a gang-related nigga. Nip and Thundercat was a gang-banging nigga. So I'm gang-related. G-A-M-E, not G-A-N-G. So gang-related, not gang-related. I see you got some gang about you, boy. And you know one thing I like about you? You always you. I've been sitting back watching you, nigga, because I don't like you. I don't like nothing about a nigga who like to fight, keep going in and out of jail, got to call the bitch when he get in there, like you like to say. Nigga, I mean, people got to put money on your books. Nigga got to come pick you up when you get out of jail. You a burden and you a liability. For some kind of way, nigga, you done put yourself in a position to eat, and you can eat good if you're listening to me. I ain't trying to hate on you, nigga. I'm gonna go pass the ball to you and get on out your way and say something mean to you about you later on down the road. But right now, I'm dropping game, dropping it down on the ground for the hungry hound. Go get your own YouTube channel. Your YouTube go help you with the residuals. If you go back to no 22 jumper, you got to have some upfront payment, my nigga. He ain't broke, he just filing for bankruptcy so he can play broke around y'all. He half-ass scared of y'all. See, this is what Adam No Jumper 22 done went and done. He done went and got a bunch of piranhas as pets. And he feed these piranhas. Now when he stick his hand in that water, these piranhas don't know what he bite anything. He got pets as piranhas. So one day they go bite him. I'm telling you, nigga, you ain't gotta bite him. You put a value on your work. I've been watching everybody go up there. From Wack 100, Wack haven't even broke away and got his own to bring his people on. He have to go up under Adam's ass or come over to the clubhouse. Wack don't have no platform where a nigga can springboard on and get in. You can be that nigga. Ain't too many niggas gonna come try to fuck with you. And you know what, nigga? You seem like an honest, mean nigga. You seem like type of nigga don't steal. I ain't gonna tell no lie. You seem like an honest bully. You seem like an honest bully. Get your YouTube channel, nigga. And sit right there and set it up yourself. Don't let nobody set it up for you. You sit right there and set it up yourself. From your YouTube channel. Go blue check your Instagram. Start monetizing that. Get one of them little crib holes out the set to take everything you done ever done online and put it on the hard drive. Cause you don't own the content, nigga, but it's your intellectual property. Every motherfucking thing you done ever said online, my nigga. And you see that motherfucker getting some views, no extra. Take your voice. Off the bat, cuz. Trademark it. Boom. Hold on, I ain't feeling you. You hear me out now? Take your voice, nigga. Figure you some game ain't nobody done yet. Take your voice. Since Adam them is taking your voice and putting it in airways, sponsorships, boy, they making money off that retarded voice of yours, nigga. Come back, huh? Amped up and hyped up like you on drugs full of cocaine. Come to find out, you don't even do drugs. Oh, I said, what? This nigga don't do drugs. Oh, he don't drink. Man, we might got us a diamond in the rough. If them California niggas don't hate on him. So take your voice. I went and done some research on you just so I can give you this game, because didn't nobody give me the game. Take every video of yours, whether it's on Facebook, Adam No Jump or nothing, you take that voice of yours and you bring it to BMI for ASCAP, and you submit your voice as if it's a live performance, and you start getting paid for all them streams on YouTube and over there. That's what I did. So when they start putting your voice on TikTok, they pay you for the voiceover, 4Xtras. They voice over you 4Xtras and ain't nobody giving you the game. Adam ain't giving you this game. Take every video you got, because that's your intellectual property, and you submit it to ASCAP or BMI, and then you started getting a royalty check like the rappers get for their music for your interviews. Oh, they didn't play. Did you see what kind of game I got for you? These niggas ain't gonna give you this game. No extra missing fingers. Nigga, I done took a liking to you. I don't do this all. Ask anybody, nigga, I don't do this. It's only a few niggas I do this for. A Crip Mac, I tried OG person. But I ain't never went in depth like this. I ain't never got online, nigga, and went in depth like I'm giving you. Nigga, I'm giving you some in-depth game. So hear me out. In-depth game. So take all your videos and go submit them to either be on my ASCAP, set it up, register, pay your monthly fee. Now you start getting, every time them videos play, you got money coming home. If you was to die right now today, and you got all them videos, your family, your kids, if you got kids that eat forever, my nigga. But if you was to die right now today, and you ain't got it, all them people who been interviewing you will make so much goddamn money off you, my nigga. If you was to go back to jail. If you was to go back to jail, my nigga, they gonna make so much goddamn money. But because you done became public, now hear me good, nigga, these are adjectives, these are not nouns. You have become a public polarizing figure that have garnered and captured the attention of a wide variety of an audience around the world. Not just in America, but around the world. Your analytical data now goes around the world, cuz. It ain't too many Crips been able to do that other than Monster Cody, Nipsey Hussle, Raymond Washington, Tookie Williams, Barefoot Pookie, Big Sa. It's a name that done went worldwide. You have just made Crip history, nigga. So capitalize off of it. Don't let a tragic situation or circumstance happen going forward, nigga, and you ain't done this. Get your bitch to do it, get your sister to do it, get somebody to do it. Get somebody to do it. Get you a non-profit, a 501c3. If you want to stop violating your probation and your parole, you want your probation officer to quit fucking like shit. Turn your gang name into a non-profit 501c3 gang intervention and prevention program. That's all you got to do. Gang intervention and prevention program. And it's a youth outreach. It's no longer we gang members hanging out with gang members. It's good. See what kind of game I got for the dumb niggas that ain't got the game. I ain't through nothing. God put it on my heart. God put it on my heart.
Have you had a chance to meet Amir Muhammad, Harry?
Stay off of YouTube because they are making millions off you. While you down right now in the hospital, start you a Kick streaming account. Nigga, as live and vibrant and off the chain you is, you might become the next exciting thing on Kick. Streaming. Find you a section, an area in your hood that don't have criminal activity that can be seen on the camera, and nigga, put all them different characters before the camera and watch your numbers go up. In the name of streaming. You can even take like the YouTube vloggers do. They go from hood to hood. If you stream California, because ain't nobody stream California, nigga, you might got to pass Nip that. I think all the hoods will accept you, even your enemy hood. I think just listening to you, I think based off how you done represented yourself in the county, in the streets, and on the internet, you might be a fan favorite. I think all them hoods, nigga, align because California need a new springboard. They ain't got nobody in a position that can put a nigga on other than y'all having to go to Adam 22. And just hear me out, dog. Ain't nobody went to Adam 22 and became bigger than me. Because Adam 22 don't provide those kind of opportunities for you to go up with mobility. He keep you stuck right there, fire you, and send you away. So you want your own YouTube, you want to monetize all your social media accounts. And I'm gonna tell you the kicker. This what's gonna open your heart up to America, nigga. This what's gonna make people that's turned off about gangs be turned on by you. You seem like you're a stand-up guy. We don't know your backstory. We don't know your backstory, big dog. What you mean by that? Like I told Woody, you gotta come with a documentary. See, y'all used to have Kel Mack. Kel Mack used to be smooth with it. I'm gonna put them motherfucking thing together and have the world love you. Write books, you can do an audio book. The coldest game you can come with, nigga, is go into the 4Xtras superhero comic book for the California babies. They can't read words, but they can look at these pictures. Think if I was, nigga, I brand new. With what I'm looking at and seeing, nigga, the right nigga with the right mind, with a little resource and the right connection, nigga, that Adam got, he's supposed to brand you. You see, he ain't offered to let you fuck, Lena. A nigga that don't drink and don't smoke probably got a sex addiction. High sex drive like a motherfucker. Adam supposed to been put you over here with the porn world. If it ain't nothing but the OnlyFans making people laugh, nigga, you're very entertaining. Don't let them put you in the box, nigga. I just want to give you that game, though. Think about what I'm saying. Yeah. You done got my attention.
He giving them game. I don't care what nobody say.
Any nigga that can take that kind of injury.
He giving him game. He Destiny, but it's all about content. It's all about content. It's a method to the madness. You know what I'm saying? He putting it down. I hope 4Xtras picking it up. I believe 4Xtras will though. Cause I seen 4Xtras do something that I didn't see Brick Baby and none of the other people do. So I think he gonna really pick this game up and he gonna take it to another level. He gonna do that. He gonna Aaron the Plumber, but without being a sucker. Cause Aaron the Plumber, that dude, there's something different. But I think he really giving that nigga some game. Despite Adam and despite CS2 back. Yeah. Cut they water off. Cut them niggas water off. They already trying to cut him off, trying to put cases on him because they seen it was coming. They seen that 4Xtras was gonna really blow after this. And they COINTELPRO, remember that. They COINTELPRO also, right? So the goal always was to milk 4Xtras for what we can milk him for, then lock him up, get him up out of here. That I believe. That's a fact.
And be dealing with uncertain and unknown medical condition and still stand up and hold his chin up and nigga take a picture.
I might need to get with you, Deuce, on that intellectual property shit, bro. I'm gonna need you to, school me on what we doing, but give me the price and all that. You know what I mean? Me and you gonna talk in a minute.
With his chest stuck out. Yeah, nigga, God trying to deliver you from the darkness and bring you into the light. That's all. Yeah. That's why this happened. To put you in the dark, nigga, so when you come back in the light, you stay in the light. I was looking at a picture you took when your poppers came in that motherfucker. I was studying that picture, because I like to study shit. I was reading the shit out of you, nigga. You weeping on the inside, nigga. But you got to play big homies, general soldier, like you don't want to cry. Either that, or they got you on that pain medication because your ass in pain. It's one or two, boy. But even then, that pain medication make your dark side out, nigga. Have you laying out in them thoughts. A lot of time you sleep, but you ain't sleep, nigga. You in a deep meditation by force. The pain, nigga. So they got you on the middle. So now you get to reflect. And I'm telling you, nigga, you done been given a way out. And you skipped the line. Nigga, you done jumped to hit everybody. All you got to do now, nigga, is put some structure. Nigga, that character is the new Debo for the Friday. California. We got the Tubi movies. Now, ain't nobody bigger than the program, homie. But life is. And being able to find an opportunity. Some young niggas in your hood might write plays, might write books, might write, nigga, you the key to discovering and developing all that. So, nigga, just think about it. Sick, cuz, just think about it. But don't go back to no jumper unless he meets you, nigga, with that demand. This is where your value, and this is a test of how the rest of the world in the industry gonna treat you with this newfound thing. Or you go bow and go back over there and let him give you them crumbs and pennies? No, you gave a number. Now, Adam, if you was a firecracker like Aiden Ross, you would give him that 50. So Aiden Ross do to me sometimes. I called and I got a complaint. Man, shit. Aiden go send Citrus over here with a bag full of money. So we all have complaints. But nigga, I don't fight with him. I express myself properly. Say, nephew, man, and if he feel like, okay, I want 50, I ain't send you 50, nephew. Here go 30. And then 2 days later, here go 10 more. A week later, here go 15 more. So it ain't all about getting the whole pot.
What you mean he need to get a job? He had a job. He has a job. His job is a content creator. What are you talking about? He making income. He making money. He taking care of his responsibilities. He making money. He making more money than a lot of these niggas with 2 jobs. Like, I don't know what you mean by that. He need to get a job. But you saying it's over for him? He can't be a content creator no more? I don't understand, bro. I really don't understand what you meant by that. He need to get a job. He got a job. He all right. That's the problem, nigga. We be worried about the wrong shit.
At one time, by negotiating a business deal.
All right, man. That's the end of that clip. So, bam, I'm gonna slide one more. I seen the mayor, my nigga, the mayor Munchie Bizzle. You know what I'm saying? Talking his talk. So let's get it. Let's listen to what he had to say about CS2 back not being where he from or being revoked. His Pyru card being revoked. That shit been revoked. When he called Deuce Sims.
Then that type of reaction from Black
When he called Deuce Sims a snitch. Oh, shit fucked up again. I hate when I do that. When he called Deuce a snitch, his shit was revoked then. Oh, no, when they scammed that nigga out of... when they scammed that nigga out of damn near $5,000, that's when it was revoked. Because that nigga couldn't read paperwork. That nigga couldn't read the paperwork.
Then that type of reaction from Black Sam. Because
Yo, you know what the funniest shit about that was? So I don't remember who said it, but it probably was Yael, but somebody was like, yeah, we're gonna go buy some steaks with it. We're gonna go get some tomahawk steaks. Nigga, I died laughing. I said, them niggas ignorant for that. Because you know that's what 600 always talking about. Yeah, you know, maybe you could afford to get some steaks. Busters can get some steaks and some steaks and some steaks. Like, nigga, you know Walmart sells steaks, nigga, ribeyes, delicious, USDA approved. Nigga, what are we talking about? You talking about some root Chris? Bitch, nigga, I can watch Gordon Ramsay cook the best steak America ever seen and duplicate it right here in my fucking kitchen. Bragging about going to a steakhouse. Like, this nigga is wild, bro. Yo, well, whoever that was, nigga, that shit was funny. Nigga said, nigga, we go get us some ribeyes with this money. Hilarious. Munchie B says that Wack 100 is not a Pyru and cannot come outside anymore. That's a fact. That's a fact. All you niggas is temp workers. I know you just been in here hating the whole time, Life of a Dollar. I don't know why though. Why you thought you was gonna come in here and disrupt shit? You see how the content just been content, but you in the chat just chatting it up. Niggas ain't removed you though. You know what I'm talking about? I let you figure out why. Yeah. They changed the rules. All right. And what they changed the rules a little bit, and you gonna need a warehouse job. Okay. All right. That's what's up. All right, but look. Munchie B says that Wack 100 is not a Pyru, cannot come back outside. And what's funny is the last time CS2 Back was outside, it was when he got smacked at the Novo. Y'all remember that? I don't know if y'all remember that. We ain't talked about it in a while. Y'all remember when CS2 Back got smacked at the Novo? And he had to jump off the front of the stage. They had to cut an exit out to let him, because there wasn't no exit. They had to cut it like they do in the cartoons. Niggas had to draw it and cut an exit for him to walk out, to get out the door with Yeezy. You know, Yeezy didn't know what the fuck was going on. He thought they was being chased by paparazzi. He ain't know, nigga, it was them goons. Nigga, they was about to break Kanye ass back down. Break him back down. All because CS2 Back out here informing and shit. That's why they did it. Cause he a tattletale ass nigga. He tell all the motherfucking time. You know what I'm saying? That nigga, that's he the type of nigga that get some information and can't wait to tell. Nigga, he be soothing to tell. Oh, he can't hold ice water. Nigga, I just gotta tell this information. That's what he remind me of a nigga like that. Like, oh, I can't wait to tell it. I can't wait to tell. Salute to the chat, man. The chat chatting, man. That's a fact, you know what I'm saying? Tab 1, what up, Tab 1? You know, we in the building, you know what I mean? We all in the building, you know all that. 0999, I see you, 0999. Him and Aiden they do got a solid relationship. That's a fact. They doing what they doing, you know what I mean? Doing what they doing. Salute to that. Fat Smoke, JLM. All the churches. Nah, push the jab. Nah, right there by the feds and lost status. Okay, all right. I hear you. Jimbo in the building. That's why Big U is smart now. Convinced members can talk about fixing the community without getting arrested. Smart way to work the law. Yeah, bro. Salute to that, Jimbo. I appreciate that one because that's a real ass comment. Hey, I want to point out that young Hefe, who don't care about nothing but what the check say, was brilliant when he came up with that right there. He was brilliant because it's hard to say the nigga name without saying the whole shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you'll find yourself walking around the house just saying that type of shit. Like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to get it done like young Hefe, who don't care about nothing but what the check say. See, that was brilliant. I hope he copyrighted that shit. He got his name copywritten or whatever that saying is. He got that lock and key because, boy, that one right there, he really take off, nigga, that's going to change the game. So he was brilliant with that one. Young NFA, don't care about nothing but the check say. Let's get to the content, though. Salute to Munchie B. Salute to Alex Alonso at Street TV. I'm going to put a link to their channel in the description of this video. Please go over there and show them some love and support for the content that they do. They do hard work over there. They really put in that work and put out fantastic content every time that they drop. Informative content. It's not always about the messy or the toxic or the dramas or the fuck shit. They really put gems in their content, man. So salute to them.
Because he
go support them. Let's go.
Estimated how many people don't rock with Wack 100, and I've been saying this for the last few months here on this platform that dude is a cancer to our culture. Nobody.
Yeah, dollar want attention. That's all. Dollar want attention. As long as you keep that chatting, it's all love. Hit that like button like you like something. In the words of NFA, we don't care about nothing but what them likes say. Let's go.
Rocks with him. He's disrespectful.
Who, Wack?
Yes.
Okay.
He's been disrespectful to a variety of people. I mean, we could write a nice list of people he's been disrespectful. He's disrespected Nip. He's disrespected Pac. He's disrespected Munchie B. He's disrespected me. He disrespected Rockstar multiple times.
Yeah.
If you were in his circle, at some point he would disrespect you. He did it to CEO Reek, who was supposed to be his podcast partner. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, and bro can't even come outside anymore.
Hey, but see, I think Reek done been around him before. Been disrespected. I never been around Wack in my life.
Correct. Not face to face. It's all online.
Just for clarity, who is Reek?
Reek was his podcast partner that he met on Clubhouse.
Right. So he's supposed to Reek's supposed to be his protege. You know what I'm saying? And Reek's supposed to be from Devon Lane. You know what I'm saying? Why Reek didn't get busy?
Is he from Devon Lanes?
I hear he from there. Yeah. I hear he from there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I expected him, you know what I'm saying, being from where you from, you supposed to react in a certain way. Like, a lot of people that he disrespect, Wack haven't been around him. Well, I haven't been around him before.
You never been around Wack?
Never in my life. Ever.
And you B team for sure, right?
Yes, for sure. Deeply rooted. And
he's supposed to be too, right?
Supposedly.
How y'all never crossed paths though?
He's not a blood. To me, he's not a blood or a pyro at all. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I mean, rest in peace, King Baba Louie just passed away. The first
Baba Louie, rest in peace.
The first lineup of the Pyros.
Starting lineup.
Starting lineup. He got the book starting lineup. Was he at that funeral, Alex?
No, he was not.
Okay.
Yeah, King Baba Louie. Now I'm gonna speak on AC Moses, the man. I knew Baba Louie also was a man that also would pray. He was a man that would reflect deeply about our people coming together. Baba Louie was really about who he was. If he liked you, if he loved you, you was family to Baba Louie. He was just a big man with a big heart.
Baba Louie was my big homie. I mean, shit, my first day ever meeting him, he stood up and still as strong for me when I was outnumbered by the Crips and everything, and they asked me where I was from, and I told them it's West Side Crown Root. And man jumped up and was like, I'm from West Side Crown Root too, and made them niggas back down. You know what I'm saying? And you know, he's always been a big homie, uplifting me and always there for me and all the homies. So rest in peace to the big homie. You know what I'm saying? That's what a real big homie is supposed to be able to do. If he can't teach you how to feed your family and live a good life, that ain't your big homie. All he can do is show you how to rob, steal, and kill. Get the fuck away from him.
Bobby Lloyd was my big homie. He sent my phone calls when I was in prison for a long time, and he always tapped me in with the West Side and handled business. And I'm always loved that brother for that.
But the Pyro Peace March, was Wack there? No, he can't go.
We doing a power walk, you know what I'm saying, a peace walk. Like we came together, you know what I'm saying, my hood and the Fruittown Power across the street. Like we've been at war for like the last 10.
Salute to the fruits. Salute to the fruits. Yeah, man. We had fun back in the day, man. I'm from Compton, man. You know, we moved around in Compton a lot, man. You know, there's a lot going on back in my day, man. Dude, Sims know what's up. He know what's up. Yo, man, salute to everybody. Salute to the Pyros, salute to the Crips, the Dabus, salute to the Hoovers, salute to LA, Los Angeles, Compton, the Valley, man. This Southern California, man. Salute to the home, man.
Years, but we just ended it. You know what I'm saying? We just ended it. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like we all needed to come together and walk down our main street, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, Wack, why didn't you show up to the Pyro Peace Walk?
A lot of people have been saying that.
First of all, I don't walk nowhere.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's why I don't believe, nigga, that you didn't eat for a week when you allegedly found out that Big U had a BlackBerry. Your lying ass.
Second of all,
I would assume YG probably doesn't walk anywhere that often, right?
Second of all,
they called that nigga life of $1 slow. What that nigga say? Clown and guarantee half and here agree with me. Boy, you lost. Man, somebody find that nigga parents. That man lost in the mall somewhere. He don't even know where the fuck he at, man. Why you at Victoria's Secret, man? Somebody get this nigga parents. Get on the phone, man, and get that nigga parents up here and get him.
Why didn't they show up to my meeting I just inked for $200 million? Listen, man.
Their thing was more of a public event,
Listen.
Right? Why would anybody go to a meeting?
No, listen what I'm saying. That politic been in the works for at least 5-6 years, I know.
Really? It was that big a deal?
Right? And the people you saw ain't the one that politic that. Right? Those are people that don't play on social media.
What that got to do with why your ass wasn't there? All the real gangsters was summoned to do this peace walk, as they should have been. Right? Shows unity and respect, strength in numbers. Why the loudest Pyro wasn't there? Why? You the man out here. You say you the man. You handling business. Don't nobody dictate your business and how you move and do your business. So why you didn't make it your business to be at the peace walk with all the rest of the Pyros and the Bloods, man? The loudest one. To those out there that still on, it's still fuzzy to you. That don't. You don't see any red flags popping up anywhere in your head. The loudest one isn't there. If he would have showed up, it would have no longer been a peace. It would have no longer been a peace rally. That shit would have got super ugly.
Okay.
Right. First of all, that wasn't a Paru peace walk. It's two neighborhoods, Treetop and Fruitown. First of all, right? I'm not from Treetop or I'm not from Fruitown. Let's get this right.
You know what I'm saying? We got a gang of hood. We got the West Sides with us. You know what I'm saying? We got the Billionaire Speeds out here. We got the Cedars out here.
Mob out here. We got everybody out here.
Mob out here. East to the west. You know what I'm saying? There's a Paru gang going on here. And it's for peace. You know what I'm saying?
Now, what I did see, I saw Game over there. They was hollering where Game can't go. Game was over there by himself. He didn't even tell us he was going, right? I saw a lot of other homies from West Side shit like over there, but that's a lot of people I didn't see. So shout out to YG for, putting the light on it. He from Treetop, and whoever else participated in it. But understand this.
He hate talking about this shit right now. Y'all know why? Because he ain't been a gang member since he got cracked in Wheeler, Texas. I'm telling you, he ain't been a gang member since then. Debbie told us she was going to keep her mouth shut because she didn't want to tell us what the interest of justice meant or what she thought it meant. He ain't been a gang banger, a gang member, a gang nothing since Wheeler, Texas. Since then, he's been the FBI. So he hates this question.
Yes. Wack dictates Wack. I'm never going to be where you expect me to be. I'm not a gangbanger. I'm from Paru, that's where I'm from. I can't forget that, because forgetting that, then I forget certain things that's happened in my life.
Right.
Correction. Jimbo said he ain't been a gang member since 16 when he shot the infamous, famous BB gun, the BB gun scandal. Before he was two badges. This is before he was two badges. We talking back then when he was just pretending to have badges. What a BB gun. Now, it's the real deal.
I don't live in the ghetto.
When I started Walton Goggins Goggle Glasses, I needed a website. Figuring out how to make one was pretty hard on the old noggin. But with GoDaddy Arrow, I can just tell it what I want. And it uses AI to make a website so fast it pretty much blows my noggin.
Doing that. No. Stop doing that.
I haven't had a sidewalk in front of my house over 2 decades. I'm just gonna be real.
No sidewalk.
You know, I'm just being real. Like, I don't know. I don't hang in the hood. My outside is different.
But you would go to the hood for a special event, right?
It all depends on what it is. It's rats in the hood. I'm 47 years old. I'm launching a diaper company.
He laughed at him. That's funny. He laughed at him.
I will send some containers to the neighborhoods, which I'm allocating $500,000 of that to go to various neighborhoods around greater LA for the, the mothers in need. But bro, you can catch Wack moving where I'm moving. I got very noticeable vehicles. I tell the world where my studio's at. If you looking for me, pull up. You're invited. I let them know when I'm here. But bro, don't expect me to get up, leave my mansion, jump in a Rolls Royce, a G-Wagon, a Porsche, anything else I got, and drive around the hood. Cause one of you rats that's getting, what they paying them again, $88,000 a year, gonna let the police know, Wack driving around here.
But so the short version of this is you weren't invited.
I don't have to be invited to go to the hood. When I go to the hood, you know what they do? They whack, nigga, woo, woo, woo. We take some pictures, few of them tell me their problems. They tell me a few homies looking for me. I look out for a few homies. I got about 12 minutes.
Why would you go to an event where YG was one of the figureheads at the event when you've been shitting on him for the past few years?
Where did I shit on YG?
Jesus Christ, I can't even remember, but there's been a lot of clubhouse rants. I feel like this is probably the part that you don't want to say out loud about why you were not at this parade.
You think YG gonna do something to me?
Wack flames up YG, says he was a Crip that turned blood, speaks on beef. Just saying. There's probably some issues that you might want to sort out before you go to the parade.
Man, I don't got to sort out no issue with no more.
There was so many different sets there. It was so amazing. Like I hadn't heard from East Side Pain. East Side Pain is one of the blood groups out of Wilmington, California. I ain't heard from them since the 80s. East Side Pain, Scottsdale, Mad Swans was there. Local Mike from BSB, Bloodstone Villains.
And nobody was arguing.
Everybody was in unity, was in happy, but that's seeing Pyrus. We brought back Pyru love. Every Pyru that's supposed to be legitimate was on Rosecrans Sunday. Every Pyru. When he was out the set, when he was in the set, everything was forgiven.
Want to know how I took my business to the next level? It's simple. It's Shopify. Shopify has all the tools in one place to run.
Everything was forgiven. So every Pyru in San Diego, we had Skyline Pyrus from San Diego.
That's what I'm saying. Stanley Pitts, East Side Pyru legend.
I forgot what button
was he there?
No, he wasn't there.
Not at all.
So what you saying is,
your OG showed up to that funeral, by the way.
No, my OG's popping out for sure.
Yeah, Melly Mel pulled up at the.
When it come to like Santana on the East Side, we well respected. You feel me? When it come to the B team, well, I'm gonna say the P team, because in Compton, you know,
at least 5 Crips showed up at Stanley Pitts' funeral.
Pyru. You know, when it come to my hood, we're always more than welcome when it comes to respect. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, so with bro saying, I agree with what he's saying. So if a legendary Crip pass away or whatever the case may be, if you're outside and you're portraying to be away, all the Crips gonna be there.
Correct.
Like all the important Crips.
Correct.
You know, so what bro saying about the boy, if these are legendary Pyrus and Bloods that started this situation, it's definitely a question that why aren't you there? You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You should be showing your respect to these people. Why? Because me, as a Keyway, if hypothetically, if something was to go on in Inglewood and I got love for Munchie, you know what I'm saying? And if bro welcomed me to come to this funeral, I'm going to be there, you know? But that's for me being a Crip. But if you're a Blood and you're pushing Bloods, why aren't you there? And this is what you stand for.
And that's a great point that Munchie brings up. This guy doesn't pull up at any of these important events, and it's because he will get hands put on him if he shows up.
Hands, feet, knees, elbows.
Hey, let me. I want to. Then that.
Oh damn it! Salute, man, to Alex Alonso again for the excellent content. The mayor, Munchie B, I forgot what that other brother's name is. That was there. Salute to him because he brought great insight to the conversation. And I think I done came to the conclusion that CS2 back ain't pulling up where the real ones is at. He just ain't gonna do that. That just ain't his get down.
Keep your favorite moments alive with
that
Amazon
ain't his get
Photos.
down.
Enjoy effortless search.
Before we get to this clip really quickly, I want to say salute to Skip Townsend. I was actually watching a couple of his videos when they first dropped these, man, and he does the documentary thing, walks around, films the community coming together in the hood. So I definitely already subscribe to him and support him. So salute to my man Skip Townsend. Salute to Deuce and Active Chucks, Damu, Keyway Conversations, for dropping the clip, man, and always, man, standing on the side of what's right. Man, we're going to get to the content, though. Let's go.
We're trying to do something great. We got a little technical difficulties with our mic, but bear with us, okay? Because we're here, and we're going to be heard regardless, right? We're here, and we're going to be heard regardless. Give it up for Los Angeles and Compton! Yeah.
Hub and a dub, baby. That is a hub and a dub. Let's go.
Brother, say something real quick, man. Tell
Glad
them.
we made it. I'm glad everybody made it out to our first annual Seats for Peace walk. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful sight.
Ghost Bandera. Salute to you, my guy, for always pulling up and showing love in the chat. Giving Light 706, how dare I not say what's up to you in a long time. Salute to you, family, for always pulling up. Tab 1, of course. You already know the sentiments is nothing but love. Bloody Mans. Let me see what you say first. Information rules the nation. You should have known that before you open your mouth. But constipation. I don't know who you talking to. That's wild. Somebody got constipation of the mouth? You go get that shit fixed. We out.
We all did our best to make it. Some legs burning, some cows burning, but guess what? We did it collectively.
Tell them everybody your name, brother.
My name is Jack. My real name is Donald Williams. You know what I'm saying? I'm the organizer of the Seats for Peace walk. I'm tired of all the violence. I want to see all this stuff end, man.
Yes,
and it's going to take people like us, people that's considered to be G's, or OGs, and stand up to their responsibilities and make this thing work collectively.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you,
Thanks,
brother.
Skip, for putting...
Man, you walked 5 miles, and I got to highlight the fact that you walked with your church shoes on, and you had your jacket on all the way, brother. Tell us about what we just did, what you just did, brother. Let me get you out the way of the car, too.
Seats for Peace. You know what? We've been seeing this so much on our streets, and it's about time that we walk it out. We got to come out of the walls of the church. We got to hit the streets. It's got to start somewhere. So I decided to do it today. This is what we're all about. In the suit and all, with the shoes.
Yes, sir.
This is what we got to take steps to save our lives. That's what we're doing.
Yes, sir. It's a wonderful thing. Thank you, Pastor. Tell
Seats
everybody
for
your name,
Peace.
man.
Pastor Tashaka Sarwell, Center Faith Christian Center, Los Angeles, California.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. Tell us what's going on, man. Tell us who you are and what we're doing out here.
I'm the Godfather of West Coast Hip Hop. My organization, Lyrical Revolution, is promoting the media source, the media concept of hood peace, because hood lives matter.
Yes, sir.
If they don't matter to us, how can we expect them to matter to anybody else, folks? That's why we got today. My man Skip's behind the camera. Skip has been a long-time soldier in the anti-gang movement. Much love to you, Skip.
Man, much love to
to make
you,
it happen,
brother.
folks. If we don't do it, it won't get done.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, brother.
Come over to my camera. Come over here.
Jay.
Oh, wait, that's a picture? I thought it was an interview. I thought I had this interview going, man. What we out here doing? What we doing?
You know you can get one.
Yes, indeed.
Nobody get an
Yes,
interview.
indeed.
You can get an interview.
All right, I'm going to jump in the picture.
Good to see you.
Excuse me, brother. Excuse me, brother. All right. Tell us what we're doing. What we out here doing?
We out here walking with Seats for Peace to peace in the streets here between Compton and Los Angeles. And today we pray with our feet in the words of Martin Luther King and Rabbi Heschel. We pray with our feet today.
Yes,
praying for
indeed.
peace.
Tell everybody your name.
And I'm Reverend Juma Smith Pollard, pastor of Word of Encouragement Church and program manager at the Murray Center at USC.
Yes,
Peace.
Don't settle. Upgrade to Vivid Storm integrated laser TV cabinet.
So y'all look at this, man. Compton, Watts, together with South LA. People out here marching for peace. Out here doing it. Black people together. It's a good thing, right? It's a good thing. So listen, people that hang out at the park, they smoking, drinking, talking about other people, talking about who ain't doing what, who ain't doing. Nah. Talking about who ain't doing this, who ain't doing that. Talking about who ain't real, who ain't hood and all that, man. This is where it shows if you really about your community or not. When you come out, march 5 miles. March 5 miles and then talk to dudes who you normally wouldn't talk to. Got Compton Crips, LA Bloods, got Najee Ali, got Big Rockhead, from Compton. Got the Nation of Islam. Got Jap from East Coast, put this together. Got Gertz. Got Gertz from Santana out here. Got a whole bunch of people, man. Too many names to name. I don't want to forget nobody, so let's just say everybody out here, man. Everybody out here. I'm gonna do it one more again, let y'all see. We are on 120th and Wilmington, right outside of Watts, right at the beginning of what they call Willowbrook area. It's like in between Compton and LA. And we're here together. Ain't no arguing. You see any arguing, any fighting? Ain't no arguing, ain't no fighting. Ain't no arguing, ain't no fighting. Is this a picture or interview, man? I want to interview y'all, man. What are y'all doing, man? What are y'all out here doing?
Exactly what you've been doing for years, stopping the violence in the community.
Yes, indeed, man. I appreciate it. Tell me your name.
I'm Najee Ali.
And what's your name, young lady?
Dr. C.J. Taylor.
Dr. C.J. Taylor.
Lonzo Williams.
And
Bishop L.J. Guillory, the Ombudsman General.
Yes. What we doing out here? What we out here doing? Huh? What we doing? What is this?
Well, we out here for change, for one.
Yes, sir. What kind of change?
We trying to help clean up these streets, man, and try to get these little babies a safe place where they can walk from home to. We tired. We tired. We tired of hitting helicopters. We tired of going to listening to that, what's that app? Citizens app.
Turn it down. So we can hear it.
We tired of the Citizens app going off left and right, lighting up like a Christmas tree. We tired. We burnt. We're trying to help clean up these streets that we once helped mess up.
Yeah, when you said you were tired, I saw you walk 5 miles. I thought you were tired from that too, though.
No, I'm not tired from that because I'm kind of in shape a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, we trying to make a change.
Hey, you ain't trying, brother. You doing it.
If you ain't a part of the problem, part of the solution, you part of the problem. And if you condone sucker shit, you a sucker too.
Yes, sir. Tell everybody your name, bro.
Rod, a.k.a. Monster.
Yes, sir. What we doing, man? Coming out of Compton, coming out of LA, what's going on?
We're doing something that really is about us. You know what I mean? We're in the streets. Most of the people you see are in the streets. They either work in the streets or they either banging in the streets.
From the streets.
You know, or they either from the streets. And to bring this unity is one step. It's going to strengthen another step for all of us. But at the end of the day, man, we need this.
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're here in the city of Compton, the borderline, LA County, borderline Watts. I mean, we're just here, man. We're trying to bring about positive change. And if we can do this and continue doing something once a month or whatever to show this kind of unity, then we got to make it work because sooner or later, people got to be held accountable.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
And it ain't too late.
It ain't never too late.
You can join in. It ain't gonna do nothing but grow. It's gonna get bigger. So if you missed today, we're gonna do it again. Come out to the next one.
Hey, look,
you can't make it to that one, come out to the one after that. We're gonna do it again.
The beauty is, look around, man. Do you see anybody arguing or fighting?
Nobody arguing or fighting. Everybody out here, 98% of everybody out here is from somewhere. You know? But if you ain't part of the solution, you're most definitely part of the problem.
Yes, sir. I appreciate. But what's your name, man? Tell everybody your name, brother.
Oh, nobody don't know my face? Damn, I'm Joe Rockhead.
Hey, but you got the bank robber's mask on now.
I'm Joe Rockhead, y'all. Y'all know what time it is.
Without a doubt. Young fella, man, what we doing out here,
man? What's going on, people? We bringing unity out here, unity and love. You got Crips and Bloods, you got Muslims and Christians, you got every walk of life that's black descendants out here. So, read it and weep. They said it can't be done, but there's a God. Remember this, God is doing this, not man and women. It's God moving the people. And also, God said, I won't change the condition of the people until the people change the condition of their heart. So, change the condition of your heart. Stop being so evil. Stop being so selfish. Stop being so greedy. Stop being so mean. Stop being so hatred. Get a lot of love in you and be forgiving. Start forgiving your enemies. Start forgiving the people that harmed you. Stop being so angry.
Yes, sir. And in closing, brother, in closing, you would say what?
Peace, love, and respect.
Peace, love, and respect.
That came from Bo Taylor.
Yes, sir. All right. And what was your name, brother?
I'm Abdul Hakim.
And what's your name, brother?
AKA.
And I'm Coach Ward.
Coach Ward. All right. Appreciate y'all, brother.
What we don't really want to talk about on film.
Gotta move away from the sound.
Salute to my guy Deuce motherfucking M's in the building. Salute to my man Deuce. Deuce out here really doing the work while niggas out here on the internet twiddling their fingers, talking in the chat, talking about what niggas ain't doing. I was wondering why he picked this specific video, man. I love this. Out here doing the work while a lot of you niggas who be complaining just on the internet typing, crying and bitching and complaining, but ain't getting off your ass and doing nothing to help the movement, to help the matters. Just complainers. Talking a whole lot of shit in the chat about nothing. I'm so sick and tired of this shit, bro. I just really get depressed by it. Cause it's like it's just so much hate and bullshit that go on just on social media and a whole lot of crying and complaining. But a lot of these people ain't doing nothing to help. They ain't doing nothing to come up with any solutions. Just complaining. Just complaining ass people. And then they out here throwing dirt and smutting names of the ones who really out here doing the work. What you see on the screen right now is a young man out there actually doing the work. When he says he ain't new to this, he's true to this, that's what he mean right here. I didn't know he was in the video, had no idea. But I love that. He not just the dude behind the keyboard on YouTube doing a podcast episode. He actually in the community giving back, doing for the community. He not just talking it, he living it. But a lot of these other people, y'all just want to sit on these keyboards behind these computer screens or phones and complain. Bicker and bitch about nothing. Sad, bro. Salute to Deuce Sims, man, for being out here actually doing the work. Salute, bro.
What's happening? I'm Deuce Sims, Active Shots Entertainment CEO. I'm here with the big homie Skip Townsend. We out here to see, we walk from Western and Imperial to Wilmington, which is a hell of a walk, especially when you got a belly like this. But for this blackness, I'm down for that 100% of the time. When you see that active truck, you see a red and a blue. There's power in numbers, there's power in unity. You know what I'm saying? We're here also to speak on overturning qualified immunity, which is a federal law that allows police to go unpunished in deadly use of violence cases. And besides that, we out here with all the brothers spreading our love. We got everybody from everywhere out here. Compton, Wack, South Central, East Side, West Side. Much love, second call, Scout, Skip Thompson. Yes, sir, I appreciate you, brother.
I love us. Cali in the motherfucking building, man. Salute the motherfucking Deuce Sims. My God, man. Fuck we talking about? Salute to that. I'm gonna get up out of here, man. I see shit like that, man. Shit like that really motivates a nigga more, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that. I love that. I love that. I love that. Man, I just want to say thank you to everybody, man, that pulled up and show love on this live, man. I broke out the new equipment last night. Smooth late night live. I think I'm gonna do that every night, man. Do the late night. I love that. I love the late night vibe, man. That was a good vibe. So I think I'm gonna bring that to the table every night too, man. We want in that midnight slot. I see ODM Slim. He doing this Thug Thizzle at night. The nigga with the two watches, he always on at night screaming the same goddamn thing. So let's bring something different. Let's bring a different energy in the late night. You know what I'm talking about? Like, let's have grown up talk in them late nights. You know what I'm talking about? I'm all for that, man. I'm with that. So yeah, man, I'll be going live tonight, man. Don't know what the topic gonna be yet. I'll be working on that all day. But tonight we going live, man, late night. I'm trying to figure out what slot I want. You know what I'm saying? The later the better, if you want me to be honest with you. So I'll figure that out. But y'all see it. I'll put the link up a few hours early. But thank y'all to the ones who pulled up last night, man. I appreciate that. That was real. It was cool little vibe. Thank y'all that pulled up this morning, man. I appreciate the love. I appreciate the hate. When you walk away from this, I hope you learned something. I hope it inspired you to do something. It definitely did for me. Salute to Deuce Sims though. Salute to Deuce for doing the work. Really doing the work. You know, that's why I can support him and rock with him and follow him. You know what I'm saying? Why he lead. I can respect that. His leadership qualities are impeccable. And you could tell you're a real leader. He not someone just out here masquerading on the internet, screaming at the top of their motherfucking lungs, pretending to be something that they not. And how dare that person even think that they can stand in the same room as my guy Deuce Sims is crazy. But you know, when you got the feds working with you, anything is possible. Again, salute to all my Stand on the Media family, man. That support me in the chat, man. Selena, Lou from the Lou, who all pulled up, man. Everybody pulled up, man. Even that hater in the chat that's just spamming my chat for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what that nigga doing, man. That's some weirdo shit. Bloody Man, salute. Salute, Bloody Man, salute. Funk Face, what up, my guy? I didn't even know you pulled up. Wasn't looking at the chat, man. I'm over here fucking with this new board, man. Thanks to the family that bought that. If they give me the green light to say who is who, then I will. But until then, I won't throw that out there, man. Cause I don't know if they want that mentioned or not. What the fuck was that? Oh yeah, I see. Okay, I got you. Ghostman Bandera. Salute to you. Giving Life 706. Thank you. Appreciate you, man, for pulling up always. Yeah, Funk Face slid through the back door on a nigga, didn't even know you was here, man. What up, my guy? Tab 1. Salute Tab 1. D-Twins ain't been here yet, but salute to my guy anyway. Active Chuck, salute to you, beautiful black lady. Thank you for pulling up, Queen. Jimbo, salute to you. Oh, my God. Who else we got? Who we got on the Rasta? I think that's it. Did I knock them all out? Who else? It was somebody else, and I can't remember her name. Fuck. 0999. I definitely didn't want to forget you. Fat Smoke. What up, though? What it is, though? Who else we got? I think that's it, though. Thought it was one more queen that pulled up, but I don't see her in the chat. So maybe I'm delusional. I think I got everybody. All right, man. I'm going to get up out of here, man. But let me see, man. I got to make sure I get this board working right. When I do what I do, and I do what I do, though. What's this one right here? Yeah. Is that on there? Yeah. All right, man. I like this new board. This board is fire. I was going to send that motherfucker back. Because I had to get a few things to go with it, but I figured a lot of it out. I got one of the components coming today, and then I have to get the other component later. But for the most part, man, this motherfucker is sick. It do a lot of shit. So it make my life a whole lot easier when I'm over here doing what I'm doing. And again, salute to the team that show love and support, man. I appreciate that. From the bottom of my heart, I'm gonna forever be grateful. But I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Stand on the Media, man. We up out of here. Let's